But if I bluff Amnesiac and I go to the Storyteller, that might not be good. I guess I could just say I'm like Chef. But the problem is with that is that I don't want to give out like misinformation. Shit. I think I'm just gonna start by saying like I learn information. I think I'm gonna go see Troy. And we're just gonna see what happens. Maybe I'll bluff sell it. Maybe I'll just bluff sell it, actually. Problem is if there's another zealot.
Be drunk?
Huh?
Be drunk.
Well, I wouldn't know if I was drunk.
I know, I'm just saying. You could say that, oh, there's a double claim because I'm drunk, maybe. Maybe that's too good.
Well, there wouldn't be a double claim because I would just think I was a different role. So I think I might do Zealot or Gall. I think I'm just gonna try and bluff Outsider, basically. I'm just gonna be like, I'm either like Golem, Zealot, or Recluse. And just kind of see what happens. Because if I also say Recluse and then someone tries to throw Evil Sus on me later, people might think, oh, okay, well, it's probably fine because he's just the Recluse. So it could potentially help me because this isn't a game in which the demon is killing and they're not going to want to execute every day. So if they have no reason to doubt that I'm good, they should want to keep me in. And I think going Outsider here might just be best to not pollute the info pool. Since it's such a like info reliant game with a Leviathan. I don't know. I'm stressed. Alright. Maybe I'll get lucky and whoever the Lycanthrope is will just kill me. If there is one. But I'm assuming there's probably a Lycanthrope. Just seems like it'd be the most fun for this script, so maybe if someone tells me they're Lycanthrope, I can just be like, alright, I'm gonna trust you. You need to kill me.
Good morning, everyone.
What if I don't want to?
Well, you don't really have a choice here now, do you?
Them.
So, as you wake up in this town, things just feel a little uneasy, you know? You're assuming somebody's dead out there. But unfortunately, it's something far worse. As you look up to the sky, you see nothing but black, a hole in the sky, and you see one big burning red eye looking down, and it warns you that it will arrive in 5 days and that you must do something about it or he will take you. It is now your job to figure out how to defeat this Leviathan. And you'll have 10 minutes today.
The days have also grown shorter. We only have 10 minutes on a day.
What is your time? What is the time button?
It's Z.
I'm so good at remembering these.
Maybe you should write them down in your handy dandy.
I honestly thought I did.
Yeah, remember the question mark key is the hotkey. Like it brings up all the hotkeys.
Oh, thank you. All right.
I'd be suspicious.
There you go.
Cody.
Somebody want to be suspicious?
Cody, I gotta give you the bluffs.
Oh shit! I got 2
They're
people.
all lies.
But
They're all lies.
Okay.
He picked Owen over me?
yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Yo. Yeah. That sucks. That's fucking hilarious, though.
Wow, I chat requested Jack and he just went with Jellyby? That's rough. I'm gonna try and get in.
I'll give you the bluffs.
Okay, yeah, come give me the bluff.
What's up?
Hi. Alright. Well.
Please. You can just tell me who you are
So,
right away.
I'll tell you that I'm good.
Ooh. Okay, that's useful.
I am definitely a good player this time. Thank God.
I will tell you who I am if you tell me who you are. We
Okay.
can trust each other, Isaiah.
All right, I will tell you who I am
Okay.
if you tell me who you are.
You're not gonna like to hear what I am, though. I'm the Zealot.
Oh, yeah. Shit. That's not good for
No.
for this type of game. Well, that's interesting that you're the
out there. I'd honestly just wish that they'd kill me. Or
so
Lycanthrope.
I'm the recluse.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So
So
that
I think
means
that's
that our Fabled is in play, or
yeah.
there's a Balloonist. I think that's the only other option.
Yeah, there could potentially be 3 of us, correct?
Oh, there could be a Zon too.
Oh, right. Yeah, Zon would just make it so that it doesn't matter.
Could be any number, yeah.
Fuck. There's just like 4 fucking outsiders. That would be so shitty.
I was like, I saw the fucking Zealot token, I was like, shit, well, this sucks, because I do less than nothing this whole game.
Yeah, and you're gonna look super sus the entire time.
And then I saw the Fabled, the Sentinel Fabled, and I was like, fuck, I can't even, like, use the fact that I know I'm an outsider as leverage for anything, because who knows?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking when I saw Recluse, because I was like, normally I would try and find the other outsiders, but I'm like, since it could literally be any number, I'm just kind of like, what do I do?
I guess the Fable doesn't quite matter, though, since there's a Zon, but I guess we could, like, we could prove that there's an assassin.
Yeah.
Possibly. And then, yeah, I guess the other 3 are a lot harder to prove. Zon's provable though, because
I'm wondering if like I should lie about what I am, because then maybe I could like try and draw in an assassin. Because I mean, if they kill me, it literally doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just gonna fuck up information anyway.
Yeah, you might want to. It'll be a little bit hard to lie for myself because I'll be voting on everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just does more harm than good for me to lie about being the Zealot, since it's such an easy thing to...
No, I agree. Maybe I'll bluff like Amnesiac or something. Because that could be one where they might be like, oh shit, since we don't know your ability, just kill you. And it's something...
also, like, hint that you're getting hotter too.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I think I'm gonna try that.
I think that's a solid plan.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind leaving me alone with Troy then?
Sure. See
Okay.
ya.
Bye.
What's up?
So I am doing a fake Amnesiac right now, while also doing a fake Recluse.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, I just totally lied to Jacob's face that entire time. I just don't want anyone to know I'm Ravenkeeper. Like,
No?
And if there's a Lycanthrope that I connect with, if they think I'm an outsider, they'd probably want to try and kill me to confirm anyway, which would still trigger my ability, because Ravenkeeper doesn't specify that it has to be the demon.
It's as long as you die at night, yes.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the only thing technically that stops, I believe, is just your standard execution. Anything else, I
Yes.
think, does get you, unless you were poisoned, I believe, that night beforehand or something like that night.
If I'm poisoned, I would learn incorrect information, but I would still learn something.
Yes, but what I'm saying is you still die, but you get incorrect information.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Would suck, yeah, but
yes.
I mean, hopefully, if I die, that doesn't happen. Like,
yes. Let's be completely honest. That would be very unfortunate.
I think I would pull my hair out and be bald by the end of the game. Like, all right. I think we've been in here long enough. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hey Isaiah, do you want to talk?
Sure, Andrew. Hello.
Hey.
So I don't have a ton to offer right now. I've only really talked to Jacob so far. I don't learn any information. So yeah. Well, actually, I mean, okay, Yeah, we're in a Leviathan game actually, so I'm just gonna tell you
Yeah.
what I am. I'm the recluse. So
Okay.
I'm just. Oh, Fraser wants to join. Should I let him?
You can let him join.
Super cool role.
I was trying to
Yo, what you guys' roles?
I was
So-
trying to be secret about it, but then I found out I just was describing. There's only one role that described it. I'm the night watchman.
You're the
Oh,
night
okay.
watchman. Got it.
Did you
Do
use
we
it
have
yet?
a?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Jacob's
who's
the
the
most
fuck-
convincing in this group, or most aggressive. So I was gonna try and tell him
Night
beforehand that I was gonna use it,
Okay.
and he's just been calls every time. So
Does
tonight I'm
anyone
gonna do
here?
it.
Is anyone here Ravenkeeper?
You know, Fraser, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am the Ravenkeeper. Actually,
You dead ass or like?
like dead
you lying to
ass.
me?
I'm dead ass
Like-
the Ravenkeeper.
Fraser, what are you?
Okay, I'm only gonna tell you guys this.
Okay.
Well, there's no deaths that night unless there's an assassin. That's
Well,
just one.
actually, there might
Or no,
be.
there's
I'm the
there's
Lycanthrope.
lycanthrope.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
Lycanthrope.
Okay.
And I could do the Ravenkeeper ability.
Yes, you could.
I don't think you can because it's a.
No,
Oh,
it
it is?
it's
They
just
die
die
at
at
night.
night. Yeah, maybe.
I thought the demon had to kill them.
Why should
Okay.
we wait to do it in like a later night?
Yeah, I don't know if I would do it tonight because the
Okay.
shitty thing is that there could be a Zan in
yeah.
play which would poison everyone on a particular
Mhm.
night. So I'm trying to get a read of how many outsiders there are. So far I've only heard of one. I've
Oops.
claimed outsider to Jacob and I was going to claim it to Andrew, but I decided to just out my role in this call. So but I'm bluffing as recluse because I
got it.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe don't kill me tonight, but maybe like tomorrow.
All right, I'll let you cook.
I haven't had
Yeah, I
time to
just-
talk, but
God, I
are
hope
these
I'm-
fables actually real, or are these just left in here? Because there's one that says there might be one extra or fewer outsider.
They're real, yeah, which
Okay, those are-
sucks.
Okay, I wanted to ask that because we never use those.
Yeah, because it means that if there could be potentially if Jacob's
Yeah, I'm not
like information is correct, then there could be like one.
There could be up
or
to
two.
three.
There could
if
be
there's
up
a
to three.
balloonist.
But if there's a
Yeah.
Zan, there could also just be like all of them in play, too. Like,
Yeah.
and we could just get poisoned like night 4.
Mhm.
So, oh my god, this is so confusing. All right, well, I'm gonna go try and talk to someone else. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Jesus Christ,
I
everyone's
asked it
joking.
instantly.
God, do you know what?
Okay, I'm not telling him before, and I'm just picking him.
Okay.
We can talk about it tomorrow.
Not them not talking to me. Okay, this is so tragic.
Yeah, dude, the demon conversation, Digital Reaper, Cody, Jacob.
Yeah.
The demon conversation.
That could be true. Yeah, actually.
Because I asked to join and they didn't let me in.
Is there okay, there isn't a lunatic on the list.
What?
Well, I guess
I've noticed that
there's a lunatic.
Jelly and Jack have
lunatic Leviathan.
talked twice too. Like
That-
just together. Like they went off together in the alone to begin with, and then they're alone again now as well. And they aren't talking to me at all, which is weird. So I'm just kind of jotting that down.
All Jack told me is that he is not a first night role.
Okay.
Can confirm that.
Owen, I'm sorry. Jacob was making me hold my shot till tomorrow.
Just one
That's
day,
fine.
Owen. Just one day.
I'm not insta shooting
protecting his
Frazier.
demon, Cody.
You can shoot me. You can shoot me right now.
Jelly, I wanted to talk
What
to
happened?
you.
I'm sorry.
Owen told me to insta Slayer shoot
That's all right,
Frazier,
at least
and
we're
Jacob
neighbors.
told me to wait a day.
Shoot me. Fucking shoot me.
God.
Bro, I think this is genuinely the most information that I've ever seen on fucking day one.
Same.
You're welcome, Jack.
Relatable.
Wait,
What'd you see? What'd you see?
Oh my god.
There's info. I've just been trying to talk to Jacob and Reaper the entire time because we're in a noble. I have not been gathering information.
I was confused as to why I got like 5 different requests to join. I'm still like talking. I'm like, we got 6 minutes. Give me a second. And then I asked Jacob, I'm like, all right, do you just want to let him in here at this point? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right. And I let him in. He's like, finally.
One of us, evil.
Dude, everyone else has been in a call the entire time. It was just me sitting here with
I'm
nobody
sorry.
else.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, I was trying to talk to people.
To be fair, Cody, I messaged you first thing at the start of the day.
Yeah.
Owen over
Yeah.
That 10 minutes like
Right.
flew
Well,
by.
Owen
Not
did
gonna lie.
select
Right,
it first,
it
so
did.
I feel bad.
I don't know. I mean, my information's making me kind of look at Reaper, you know? It's just how it goes.
God, every single
He's
time.
All right, I nominate
Cool.
Reaper.
Yeah.
No.
I have
nothing that leads me to
information that
believe it's
Reaper is
Reaper, but
going
I'm
to
watching
die
him.
tonight, so.
I'm not the Zomboul, I swear. I'm innocent.
Killed the
Yeah, it's because you're the
Zomboul.
Leviathan this time.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do
All right,
3 minute
okay.
for nominations, and it will pause during the nominations.
Okay.
Does anyone want to nominate?
It's too risky to
risky.
nominate,
Does anyone
because we
have
get it-
like
we get it
first
wrong.
night like info maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Do
is
you
it?
want to share it?
Yeah, I'm the noble who pointed at Digital, Jacob, and Cody.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's why I wanted to be in a call with them, and we didn't figure anything out.
Said digital.
Okay.
Jacob.
And Cody.
Do we have any outsiders that want to come out?
I'll come out. I don't mind. I'm the recluse.
Okay,
Oh, this is interesting now, isn't it?
interesting.
Is there any more outsiders?
So that's
want to come out?
2 outsiders.
Well,
2?
Makes
Uh,
sense.
2?
Nope. 2.
There could be up to 3 outsiders.
That's true.
Unless somebody was lying to me.
there could honestly be 8 of us with the Zon.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
But I'm also an outsider.
Yeah, I saw the Amnesiac on the list. Maybe everyone.
Jacob's an outsider too.
I'm the
Which
Zealot.
ones?
You're the zealot.
He just said he's a zealot.
Which reads, you must vote up.
Well, the Zon can add as many outsiders.
I think
No, I
it
think-
can still only be
No,
a
it
max of
can't.
four.
The Zon poisons on the night equal to how many outsiders are in the game.
But it also affects the setup too.
Oh.
It does,
It-
yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, because
Add
it says
or-
X outsiders in brackets, which means
Yeah.
Zon adds any amount.
Would Zan's ability, would the setup night count as one of the regular nights, or would be this night be the first one?
The,
This
it would be
first
last
night
night.
counts, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be second night for Zan.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
It goes
going
night
second.
1, day 1, night 2, day 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
if there is actually 2 outsiders and me and Isaiah are the only ones, and there is a Zon, this next night.
So then we would get
Poison night.
poison tonight, okay.
Yeah.
Plus also
Do
blue.
we get poisoned tonight? Oh boy.
If there's a Zon and Jacob and I are the only outsiders because no one else is coming out as an outsider, but we could also have a drunk. So
Does anyone want to come out as something important so the Lycan doesn't shoot them in the face tonight?
The lichen?
I'm the
Can I
Zon.
ask
Yeah.
the Lycan to target
You're the
someone specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lycan
Man,
targets
if it was
someone,
Lycan, I
and if
recommend
they're
targeting
good,
Andy.
they die.
All right. Can the Lycan target Andy tonight?
If there's a Lycan, yeah.
they could also target you to confirm that you're good and you're actually the noble.
That might be.
Yeah.
Oh, and Randy.
Yeah, it's a
Because
target.
it's a spent roll.
Also true.
Watch there not be a Lycan at all, and you're just not
I
going
say,
to
I say target
know if
me
someone dies.
after I use my Slayer.
Yeah, very strong.
All right. I do not hear any nominations there, and unless somebody says immediately right now, I'm going to be moving us to the night phase.
I'm sorry, Andy. I had to pick a random person.
You see the bright red eye in the sky closes, and as it does, the night drops on the
Fuck,
day.
that's cool.
Not the bright red eye.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
As you all awaken and go outside to look at the sky, you see that the eye burns a little bit brighter today. It's a little bit darker. And now you don't hear the voice out loud, but inside your heads you feel it rumble. Day 2. And you can talk.
Wait, is it lighter or darker?
Hey,
It's darker, but the eye burns brighter. The eye burns
Oh,
brighter.
okay.
wait a minute.
And with that, oh, sorry, I almost forgot. With that, we have a death.
Oh,
The eye shines upon you, and you don't see the body, but in your minds, it's burned in there, and the body has been taken and disappears. And Jack has died in the night.
Damn.
huh.
And now you can chat.
Fraser, how
What
could
were
you have
you,
killed
Jack?
them?
Why would you do
I
that?
chose Owen. I chose Owen.
You're saying you chose me?
Yes, I am the lycanthrope, and I chose Owen.
So
Okay, and I'm the innkeeper, and I protected Owen
That
myself.
that actually checks out a bit, Fraser, because I'm not gonna lie, I gambled Owen as noble last night.
That explains.
That
So
doesn't
But if you did that,
make
you would've
any
lived.
sense.
I gambled you
I'm
as
so
noble
confused.
last
I
night.
also don't
So-
like, Jack, that you were
Oh.
talking with Andy last night, and
I
you
wasn't talking with Andy. Andy messaged me and asked me what are my sources, and I said, I'm not gonna tell you right now. I might tell you tomorrow. Is what
I want to
said.
know who to talk to.
Yeah, that I said 2 things to him, and that was it. So
Yeah, we didn't talk much.
So wait, you're the gambler, and you gambled Owen as noble.
he gambled
Yeah.
me as noble, which is
and I
correct.
fucking died.
And I'm
for
trying to
it?
figure out, because
died.
I'm thinking if Fraser is also claiming Lycanthrope to target you, and you're claiming
I-
that you nobled me, the only thing is that Andy had to have just used his assassin on you.
But
I'll
I
tell you this.
chose you.
I know for a fact there's an assassin below me and an assassin above me. So either
Yeah.
I died by assassin,
Yeah.
or
And
the gamble actually went through and the assassin
Gamble?
wasn't used.
yeah,
What exactly
That's why,
did you
that's why I
gamble?
didn't want
Did
you
you
like, to
gamble
be
that
saying
Owen was
anything to
noble?
antagonize Andy to make him use the assassin on you.
I didn't antagonize him.
I thought you
literally
did.
just-
Like, I thought you
Jack.
were talking to him, and that's why I was worried.
I said 2
but-
things to him. I said
Jack,
2 things. Yes.
What did
Yeah.
you? What exactly did you say for the gamble?
I said I gamble Owen as noble, and that was it.
Okay, and you got killed for that.
And he died. Yes.
Hey, sorry, I'm just gonna let them argue.
Yeah. So what they're talking about right now is my info, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm the investigator. In night 1, I was told that either Owen or Andy is the assassin.
Oh.
So I was trying to figure out who did not wake that first night, because the assassin does not wake the first night.
Yes. Yeah, they don't. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what they're kind of all arguing over right now.
I hate being a non-information getting role. 'Cause, like, I'm just trying to like grab at anybody. Like, what do you know?
That's very, very understandable.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, that would track because, okay, so since Fraser already said it, I'm just going to reiterate it. Fraser's the lycanthrope, and that's what Fraser told me yesterday. And so I'm gonna, hopefully I'm not casting my web too wide here, because, I mean, you could be a minion lying, but
that's true.
I'm gonna choose to trust you. I'm not the recluse.
Are you homosexual?
I kind of figured you probably weren't
Yeah.
the recluse, but I wasn't sure what you were.
I'm the Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
So I wanted the demon to think it was okay to pick me at night, because they pick a player, and it has to be a different person every night. And if they pick me, I get to use my ability. The other thing is, though, that Fraser can kill me, and it'll still trigger my ability, because it doesn't specify that the demon has to kill me. I just have to die at night, and I'm a good player.
Okay.
Yeah, so unless I was like his false register, because the lycanthrope gets 1 false register,
Yeah.
I should die when he picks me. And he just said he picked Owen, and nothing happened. So if we believe that, then Owen is either the assassin that you're claiming, or Owen is the false register for Fraser. So I think I'm gonna ask him to kill me tonight. We're gonna see what happens.
I hate it because I feel like a lot of this second night info points to Owen being the assassin.
It does.
Because it's like he didn't die to the apparent lycanthrope. Jack died from potentially the assassin or from his gamble. Because he gambled wrong and died potentially.
Yeah. What we have to keep in mind too is that if there's potentially a Zan in the game, everyone could have been poisoned last night.
This is also true.
But then it would mean that Jack... No, actually, no one could have been poisoned last night because if Jack gambled, the poison would have just made it so that it didn't go through and nothing would have happened. He wouldn't have died unless maybe Troy made a mistake.
I was about to say, there is still the chance of it being an assassin that took him out.
But the assassin couldn't assassinate if the Zan... wait, does the Zan poison everyone? Oh no, just townsfolk. Okay, so assassin definitely could have still acted. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to some other people then. Yeah, and
Who's Owen with?
I'm gonna see if I can get Fraser to just kill me tonight. Who do you think I should pick?
I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna...
Because part of me wants to pick Owen or Andy, but since you already got a ping between them, I'm thinking of picking someone else just so we can kind of cast the net wider. Like maybe I could do like Cody or like because Reaper said he's the innkeeper. I could pick Reaper just to try and confirm that.
Yeah, because I haven't heard anything about him being the innkeeper yet.
He said it in the town because when Fraser was like, "Oh, I picked you last night, Owen," Reaper immediately said, "Oh, that's because I'm the innkeeper and I picked him so he wouldn't have died." And I'm like, that's convenient, but also possible.
Oh yeah, okay. So I did kind of catch that. I guess kind of skimmed that over.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else.
Okay.
Bye.
Lycanthrope is each night. That's
Hello.
I don't know this.
What's up?
I don't like this. I'm smelling evil afoot between Digital Reaper and Fraser. I'm more inclined to believe Digital Reaper is evil since he has a noble claim on him. How would you feel about us trying to see if Cody's Slayer shot might work on you? Or do you think we should save it?
I think it should be saved, personally. I don't think it's worth using the Slayer shot on me. But
well,
I guess
it confirms 2 people in a Leviathan game.
I guess, yeah. But, I mean, it's also a potential weapon we could use against the Leviathan. But you know what? If you guys think that's a good idea, you can talk to Cody. I don't care if he wants to Slayer shot me. The only concern is that I'll die.
Yeah.
Well, but it won't count as an execution.
The worst thing is if you live, honestly, which now that Troy's listening, I'm afraid might be what happens, so I might retract this plan.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's okay with me.
Go behind his back, and then he just pulled up.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to someone else. Bye.
See ya.
Gonna have to just Slayer shoot him.
Is it Andrew or?
Hi, Owen.
I thought that Jack had to have been assassinated because that's the only way I thought Jack would die. Ethan did remind me about the drunk being a possibility in this game, and I would hate it if that was the case because now I know I have the most sus on me for
if you
no
were
reason.
the
I was
drunk
fully willing to get
noble.
attacked by the Lycanthrope and died, and then Digital saved me as the innkeeper.
Oh yeah, because Lycanthrope can only kill townsfolk, right?
Yep.
Oh no, they can kill just good players.
Good.
So they would have still been able to kill you even if you were the drunk. Okay. So for some reason you didn't die, which
because
makes me...
I was saved by the innkeeper Digital.
If Digital is actually the innkeeper.
Honestly, I'm willing to ask Digital not to kill me, and we wait one more night and have Fraser try it again.
That's just it's really unfortunate.
With Jelly's info, I know that Andy has to be the assassin.
What I don't understand is why would Reaper pick you because
he
Ben
explained that he picked himself and me because he only knew that I was the one claiming the noble, and he didn't want me to get targeted by evil stuff.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter because you dying would confirm information. I literally said in the town, I was like, Fraser, you should probably, like, if you're the lycanthrope, you should target Owen because then it will confirm that A, he's the noble, and B, we can confirm his information. And then Reaper targets you and
I want to
saves
hear
you.
what happened at the end of the game, because if it's 2-1, we're like digital, because it's swapped when it's on Lycanthrope. We'll have to see if Innkeeper still prevents people from dying, because on Leviathan games it only stops people. It only makes them safe from evil abilities. Like if it does both.
It still stops because you can't die in general. So the Lycanthrope would not be able to kill you if you were protected by an Innkeeper, which either means that I feel like you guys are either lying and pulling some BS, or Reaper just did a dumb play.
Okay, you want to know my predictions? Is that Jacob's probably the boffin. Andy, I know, has to be the assassin thanks to Jelly and Ethan's info. And I think Andrew is likely the demon. One of the Andrews are. That's my thoughts currently.
Okay. All right.
You can get the squirt bottle too. That's okay. But
who are we squirting?
Oh God. Squirt bottle, not squirting.
Okay.
Calm down now, Slay.
Well, sorry. I mean, I just came back to a party, so.
I showed titties to 1 year subscribers of mine.
So I'm gonna make this daytime chat. We're gonna be about. We're gonna do 3 minutes of chat here until noms. Actually, no, we're gonna do 2 minutes total. That I changed my mind. We're gonna do 2 minutes till that.
You know what?
Oh,
Troy?
wait, I changed my mind. We're doing 1 minute now.
Maybe in a
Yeah, I changed my mind. We're doing 1 minute. 3 seconds.
I changed my mind. We're doing 10 minutes another day.
Another full day.
Can we do hours in this thing? I think that's more
So,
important.
Can I request Town to not just murder me right now?
I don't
Because I
think we
know
should
that
kill
I
anyone today.
got both Gambler checked and that was wrong. Plus, I was also attacked by the Lycanthrope, but I didn't die. But I think that there's definitely more going on than what it seems at.
Now, Andrew. I don't know why Andrew did this, but he Night Watchman'd a noble claim. He hit Jacob. Jacob is saying that he saw Andrew. I think that makes him a pair. I don't trust that. So I am thinking I shoot Andrew, but at the same time, Fraser and Reaper
could check Jacob.
Fraser could check Jacob, yeah. But Fraser and Reaper having that shared Lycan Innkeeper, one of them could have that ability as the demon. And that's like weird how they didn't kill. Or even like if Owen is good here, it's weird that like they're not killing and maybe they're using that as like a cover for the Lycan. I don't know. I think I want to shoot Fraser or Andrew with my Slayer ability.
You can shoot me. I'm telling you, I am the Lycan.
We
can check it tomorrow.
I'm
if
more
I kill
inclined to believe that the Lycan is actually in the game.
Yeah.
Also,
I think you should
Jacob
shoot
did
Andrew.
give me an idea of shooting Isaiah with the possibility of him registering as demon and dying.
Can
I don't think it'll work at this
speak to the
point.
Owen? Can I speak to the Owen thing, like the whole situation with my gamble, real quick? I feel like there's like 3 scenarios that happen here. Either Owen's actually the assassin. I gambled him as noble. I died. He's I gamble him and he's not the assassin, but he's also not noble, and I died, which means he's probably still bad. Or I gambled him as noble. Or I gambled him as noble and Andy assassinated me last night.
We're gonna do what Ethan wants because Ethan has his hand up, and then we're gonna go to noms.
This isn't much, but I do believe Andrew is Night Watchman because the first day, Kim, we were in a call. He said that, I'm not going to tell you what my role is, but I only choose somebody once. And I was like, Night Watchman, that's the only one that does that.
I didn't look at the list.
Claim that ahead of time. If he's the demon, he would already have things to claim.
Yes.
True. But if he was the demon, if he was a minion, then no. But yeah.
Okay, so if I shoot Andrew right now, then that would confirm Jacob as good, and it would be Reaper.
It doesn't necessarily confirm Jacob.
It wouldn't confirm Jacob, but it would confirm Andrew.
It would confirm
and
Andrew.
Jacob's telling the truth.
I think that's the best play to make.
Okay, Troy, I Slayer shoot Andrew.
Okay.
Wasted a slave shot.
1 second here. I just gotta click something here.
If he
'Cause, yeah,
hit
it's-
anybody other than a noble claim, I wouldn't, but it's just so suspicious.
You fire your shot, and nothing happens.
Yeah, I barely heard anything about it. I pre-planned before that I was going to pick Jacob almost no matter what, and then it just went worse that he was in the noble claim.
Yeah.
That was my entire thought behind it.
I guess also is a decent check because if Jacob was telling the truth, then we would know. Then
But also, it's a
but...
demon and 2 minions. So why would I choose somebody within that if I could just pick another minion? If you think that I'm bad.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's the thing. The noble claim is showing an evil, so you could have picked a minion in Jacob.
Yeah, no, but why wouldn't I just pick an evil person outside of the noble claim?
The noble claim could also be showing the demon.
The demon, yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I could have picked.
Because at least for me, how this game's going for me, because not many people would believe this, I know that Andy has to be the assassin.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we kind of got off the track a little bit. We're gonna do 2 minutes till noms now.
Do we 1 for 1? Or ignore it? Because between them, one of them has to be assassin, so they're probably not the demon.
I'm
so
fine
I think
with the Lycanthrope trying me again without Innkeeper protecting me this time. Thank you very much.
If Innkeeper do not protect, because here's the thing, right? If Owen does die here, then we know, like from Lycanthrope, then we know that I was assassinated and the assassin's already done.
I could also be drunk.
You could also be drunk. I guess that's fair.
That's true. Yeah, maybe we just let Lycanthrope pick Owen.
Yeah. But then the 3 would be wrong.
If you're
I
drunk,
can still think that the 3 information could still show something.
Yeah, I guess he could make it so it shows something, but
yep. Or we're gonna see our Lycanthrope die tonight if the assassin isn't already done.
I go before the assassin.
Well, if Fraser told the truth, the assassin already did his thing.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
we think the assassin's done. We don't know 100% for sure. So
also, I mean, Innkeeper can just protect Fraser.
That's true.
The potential that makes Fraser drunk.
It
never
could
mind.
Yeah.
How about Reaper just protects like me and Jelly?
But what Fraser said is true.
I will
he would
just
go
say one thing.
before assassin,
Hold on,
so
Jack.
therefore.
I will just say one thing. I think he put it in the chat separately. Reaper had something that I guess just instantly came up. He should only be gone for 5 minutes. He has already told me who he's looking to protect. I can extend the night phase a little bit longer to confirm with him anyway. Because if you guys are looking to do something or if any info were to change, I was going to try and hold off until he gets back. He said he should only be about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Well, the question though is like, do we do anything with tonight? Like, do we think that the assassin was just used on Jack, or are we thinking that we should just to play it safe, get rid of the other one of the 2?
I have no idea. I think Fraser should just pick Owen. I feel. I don't know.
Didn't hear any noms. Are we doing any nominations for tonight?
I'm going to just nominate Andy to talk about this idea, but I don't really care if people get convinced of it or not.
Owen nominates Andy.
So
give us your reasoning.
I just want to get confirmation. Is it okay if I share the roles that have given this information since they've already been spent? Okay, good. So Jelly is Invest, who was proven by Ethan the washerwoman to be Invest.
Okay.
And Jelly's info said that either me or Andy is the assassin. I had learned of this info, and I was told by Jack that he was going to be checking Ethan last night. And when he started mentioning that he was like, Andy and him were sharing messages, like Andy was trying to figure out where their information was coming from, I was getting very worried because I was worried that Jack might have done something to poke the bear and cause an assassination to go off prematurely. When Jack ended up dying as Gambler, and then it revealed that he told me that he had checked me last night, that kind of caused everything to crumble to pieces. So between me and Andy, just know that one of us should be the assassin, and I'm honestly really hoping that he's already used his assassinate. Otherwise, we might have trouble on our hands. tonight.
Okay, and Andy, your defense?
He kind of built the defense for me, saying that there's two things that happened. Owen is the assassin, and that's why the Lycanthrope didn't go through, and that's why Jack died. Or he is the assassin. He didn't use it yet. The other option would be he's noble. Right? Yeah, because then Lycanthrope would try to kill him, Innkeeper would protect him. No, but then Jack would. This is a wreck.
Okay, we're gonna open it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep, we are gonna open it up now.
I have to say this just for brevity. Chances Ethan, Boffin, Washerwoman. Because you're kind of like, I think Invest is good here, but like you're saying that Ethan is clearing Jelly and that's why he's clear, but at the same time.
It's more that it's less about clearing both and more saying that since we have two sources of information, and I was honestly hoping that Jack choosing Ethan last night to prove he was Washerwoman would have also made that very clear. But since he swapped it onto me, that makes this.
Reaper is back.
Yeah, I just came back. I'm sorry, guys. My bad.
Okay.
So
Don't
can I just get a
protect me
quick
tonight.
rundown of what happened?
Don't protect me tonight, okay? We're trying.
Yeah.
So between me and Andy, there's one assassin. And I'm trying to prove that I can die to the Lycanthrope, but I'm also worried about Andy assassinating someone. So we're just trying to make up our minds of whether we want to take a chance with doing an assassination.
Part of me wants
I think you should just choose two people on the left.
So we're gonna do the countdown here, and then we can have a bit more of a discussion after if needed.
Something?
Oh,
majority is 5 votes.
What are we doing?
Fraser,
you can still say what you want to say.
I want to add something.
Owen, put up
add it after this.
I think.
Why didn't that go through?
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that come up.
Yeah, I don't know. We still didn't even go through if we were actually going through this vote because Owen said that he wanted to
3 votes is not enough for a majority.
Yeah, I was like, I thought we weren't trying to.
Honestly, it was
like,
kind of
okay,
like
whatever.
a people make their own choice whether they want to take a chance of assassinating.
So that was the nomination, guys.
Right.
So if there is any other nominations now, if not right now, we're going to be going to night phase.
All right.
Okay.
Fraser, you wanted to say
what
something, right?
if I Lycanthroped Ethan or like Jelly to then
So hold on, I'm going to call this because this is not part of nominations. We had this during chat time, so we're going to be going to night phase unless anybody's nominating right now. Okay, we are going to go to night phase. Good morning, everyone. Now the third day with the Leviathan watching over you. Everyone seems to be feeling a little upset and they feel like they're wrong. They feel like they can't trust their neighbors and their minds are fuzzy and it's darker and the eye seems to be getting closer, but it can't be right. Like it can't get closer. And in your minds, you see a projection of a dead body and you see Reaper's body somewhere in the abyss.
Okay.
As he died in the night.
Okay.
Why and how?
So
Yes.
What the fuck did you do?
Yes, he saved Owen. I got mad.
But you were trying to.
Why would you?
Why? Now
that's the one thing you weren't supposed to do.
Wait, no.
This helps a lot.
If you hit this thing, I would understand. But if we're playing Owen.
Well, here's one thing
what
that
was your thought
going to bring
process,
up.
Fraser? Hold on, Owen. Fraser, what was your thought process for killing Reaper?
Yes. Owen and Andy, they were only the assassin minion who we have thought to be killed. This now either puts on Jacob or Cody as the other minion, guaranteeing confirming Digital as him.
That's
so
true.
Meaning
Assuming, of course.
Yeah. But I can only kill good players.
Yeah.
I also talked with Fraser about this because we were a little too open about killing Owen, and since Digital's in the Noble claim, I was like, okay, he can just, if he's like a Boffin with the Innkeeper ability, he can just lie and say, oh no, I picked
Boffin doesn't have the ability the demon does.
I picked Jacob and Isaiah for
Boffin,
protection. I got
demon
murked.
is what I mean.
Can I say one thing as well, real quick? So the fact that it was basically pushed between myself and Andy, and we were saying, like, it seemed to pretty much everyone else that Frazier was going to be targeting me tonight, and then we would probably, if I were to die, Andy would then die. The fact that there was only one death and Frazier's claiming that they're the ones who did that makes me think that Andy already used his assassinate on Jack.
I believe Andy was the assassin because of all the info.
Yeah, I thought assassin was already used.
Okay. So then again, that begs the question of like, what if
I am down to die to kill Jacob?
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, Reaper was talking first.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, why don't we use the Lycanthrope ability to test the Zealot? Because, I mean, okay, he's also in the 3 that Owen gives us, right? And Zealot, you said, is not really a useful ability, so why not?
Well, we did Slayer shoot the Night Watchman who saw me, but that is also fine if we want to.
That doesn't prove you.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying.
I was just saying to use it as a way to prove you.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, but the way I saw it, we were too open about the Owen kill, and as long as if there's an Innkeeper in play, deaths are questionable, and deaths are a lot of information for a Leviathan game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think killing Reaper was the worst thing. Sorry, Jack.
So hold on,
then.
Yeah, then Jack had something.
So I will say I don't think there's a Zan in play, which makes me very suspicious of the second outsider claim. Because if there was a Zan, there was either night 2 that we would be all drunk, or night 3 that would be all drunk. Since like if there's a drunk in play as well, because Owen said he might be drunk, in which case Frazier wouldn't have been able to kill Reaper this night if there was 3. So I definitely don't think, Owen, you're drunk. So you're either I got assassinated that first night, or you're not Noblewoman.
You don't like that. You don't like that. There's 2 people claiming outsiders.
Well, because the only thing that can add is Zan and Balloonist, and nobody's claimed Balloonist so far.
I'm the Balloonist.
Sentinel.
I have the Fabled in play as well, though. Just a heads up.
Oh, okay.
Andy did. Yeah.
So, I mean,
wasn't playing. Andy just claimed Balloonist.
Yeah,
Andy's assassin, so I'm not going to believe that.
I've been trying to play it low because I don't get good information until later, because my first day was surprisingly Owen, and then it went to Jacob and then Isaiah.
So would you get
and which doesn't give much information because Owen.
If anything, that proves that the outsider claims aren't on the same team.
Yeah. Which is what a minion would also do.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
I can't change what I'm given.
Right now, I am down to vote either me or Jacob, and Lycan Ethan to test if Ethan is actually Watchman, if he's Boffin play, and then we at least get an evil out, and we have one more vote, and it's gonna be the last day to get it.
Well, I think
because that right now that's the 3 most suspicious.
Wait,
to me.
who got the Night Watchman last night?
No, it's only
one time.
Game.
No, I'm thinking that we should.
Why are we voting out? Like.
Well, actually, wait. Hold on.
Hold on. Ethan and Andrew have their hands up here. I didn't see who went first.
Ethan did.
Ethan.
Here's a slight problem with that. We have no confirmation on the Noble claim at all. In fact, we have anti-confirmation on that. So I think that the Lycan should target Owen again. If he dies, then Owen's.
This makes me feel like Ethan's stalling now.
He could be.
Yeah,
you know what?
Here's the thing. I'm fine with being Lycan the night after.
This is our private chat
we do need to
time.
confirm.
I would like to utilize that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Oh. Hey there.
Hey, can you kill me tonight?
Okay.
I'm Ravenkeeper.
Okay,
so
I'll kill you tonight.
You kill me, I can pick a player.
I
and
trust.
Try and learn their role. Yeah.
If you don't die, it looks bad on you.
I know. If I don't, because I'm like, I could always be like your red herring, I guess, which is what I'm really afraid of if Troy
really
did that.
If you were the one evil person, that'd be really fucked up.
Yeah.
Funny enough, they call it the faux pas, and it's PAW.
Yeah, so I'm really fucking hoping that's not the case. But if it is, maybe we might be able to learn something else about that. I don't know. I just think at this point, because we're on day 3, it's worth a shot to kill me.
You will die, which confirms your info is true, and then you can check.
Who should I check?
You could check. It's probably Owen. It could be. I think I would check Cody, because that would then possibly put suspicion back on Angie, which would then confirm Jacob. Because you would guarantee know Jacob's role then as evil or good.
What
do
is
you then
Cody
know the Slayer's wrong?
Do we? Oh, Slayer, right? Okay.
Yes.
I had thought about possibly checking Ethan, because if I check Ethan and Ethan is Washerwoman, then we know for sure that Jelly is investigator, and we know for sure that there's an assassin between Andy and
But I
Owen.
feel like that would then for sure know.
But yeah, maybe I should check Cody, just so because Cody could have Slayer shot Andrew as a cover.
Yes.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, maybe I hit Cody with it. I'm gonna go talk to someone else real quick. I just want opinions. Yeah.
I thought that either both of you were lying and that you were using Innkeeper as a cover to prevent Owen from dying.
Hey, I want to talk to you real quick because you're smart and you're dead. I trust you. I really hope you didn't do some crazy shit.
I fucking didn't. I literally just was I told Owen, I'm like, I'm gonna check Ethan. Checked Owen and then fucking died.
Yeah, and Andy knew you were gonna do that, right?
He didn't know that I was gonna do that. He didn't know anything about me.
Well, then why would he assassinate you?
Because I did say I got a lot of info. I publicly said that. I was like, wow, this is the most info I felt like I've ever gotten on day 1.
Okay.
And then he messaged me. He's like, hey, where'd you get where'd you get all that info from? And I said, I got it from 4 different people. And he goes, whoa, who? And I said, I'm not trusting you yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you, is what I said.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's what Owen's saying. He's afraid that I poked the bear with that.
Yeah.
Which is 100% reasonable. I still don't trust. I removed the noble token from Owen's picture because I'm not sure. Because my only information is I gambled him and I fucking died.
Okay, I want to say this privately real quick because we only have 2 minutes left. So I am the Ravenkeeper. I'm not an outsider.
Okay.
Yeah, I was bluffing as outsider because I was hoping that the demon would choose me at night because they still get to choose for the Ravenkeeper. But since we have the Lycanthrope just out and confirmed, quote unquote, at this point, I mean, I think so. I asked Frazier point blank, I said, kill me tonight because it'll trigger my Ravenkeeper ability and I can pick someone. True. So I'm trying to work out who to pick, and Frazier thinks I should pick Cody to confirm the Slayer.
I would pick either Cody or Ethan.
Yeah, I thought Ethan, but I'm maybe I'll go Cody because he was also oh, well, you could do Owen, and I'm I feel
here's the thing:
Owen
if you do die, that confirms that Frazier is Lycanthrope.
Lycanthrope. I just hope I'm not his fucking red herring. That would be mean if Troy does that to me. I'm gonna be very cry. But yeah,
you should die tonight, which is.
I hope I fucking die. I've never wanted to die this badly.
I didn't want to fucking die, and I get killed immediately. I'm like, damn.
I know. Okay, so who do you think I should choose?
For me, it's between Ethan, Cody, and Andrew. Because if Cody's boffin, actually, here's what you do. You check Cody because it will confirm him, which will also then confirm Andrew. That's because if Cody is boffin, then Andrew's the demon, and he's boffined Watchman. Right?
Probably Slayer shot. One of his demon. Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm saying if Cody's boffin, then he gave Andrew Watchman.
No, I know, and what I'm saying is that Cody then bluffed Slayer. Slayer shot Andrew. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll pick Cody.
We're gonna go straight to nominations with 4 minutes.
Lycanthrope checks Owen, Ethan, and we vote me and Jacob. I think that's the play because we have enough time to do that.
Time to do what?
If Lycanthrope checks Owen,
what about Andrew?
Then we can hit last day.
If he just went ahead and checked you, Owen, instead of checking me, we would have already gotten to Andy.
Yeah.
Which we would have gotten information out of investigator. Yeah. Instead of wasting it on me.
I mean,
I think it was
if we're going to be checking me tonight, can we throw Andy out today?
Unless Frazier is still bad and I don't fucking know. It has to be between Andy and Owen. Never mind. I forgot about investigator. I was like, unless Frazier was assassin and killed Reaper and Jack was just wrong, but
yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
He can't.
So
I nominate Jacob.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Oh, we have 4.
Troy?
Is this
Troy?
okay.
Cody
This is also
nominated.
noms. This is also.
Yeah,
Cody
I
nominated
nominate
Jacob.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Sorry, you cut out a bit. What was that?
I nominate Jacob.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Mainly, with the time that we have, we can vote Jacob. Frazier checks Ethan or Owen, and then we vote me, and then we know that's not going to kill us because we know between one of us is evil, and then we go from there, and that gives us more time, and we narrow down everything.
Okay, and Jacob, your defense?
I guess if we gotta shoot this shot, sure. I will say evil team knows that I'm gonna vote on myself here. So it's easy pickings.
I'm down to vote me today too. I'm down to vote me today.
The reason I disagree with
switch
this,
it.
Cody, is because your idea is that we send Jacob out and then we send Ethan out.
No, we send me out. Lycan checks Ethan.
Okay, you want to be
that doesn't get
I
the
think
demon.
Lycan should check Owen to make sure that the noble claim actually exists.
Yeah, I think I think Owen should be checked tonight with Lycan.
Yeah, no, we check. We vote out me or Jacob. One of us. It does not matter which one. Lycan checks Owen, and then Lycan checks Ethan.
Isaiah, were you trying to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know if we should execute Jacob. I don't know. I don't like the idea.
This is also all hinging on the fact that Andy doesn't still have an assassinate and used it on Jack, which is just pure assumption.
If you're noble, then you know Andy doesn't have assassin, Owen. So I don't know why you're against this.
I just want to point
cannot
out.
use that logic.
I just want to point out the investigators between Owen and Andy.
That's what I was worried about. Like if
try
Jacob or Isaiah's lying and I could just be the drunk.
Okay, we're going to go to the countdown.
I mean,
here.
you could also
Majority
not
is
be lying,
5
and you're
votes.
still drunk.
Yeah.
Are we voting up or what are we doing?
I'm not voting.
Vote up here or vote up on me.
I was
I
gonna say that we should try to see who it is between Owen and Andy. I don't know why we're voting Jacob out of all of this.
Yeah, I think that Fraser should Lycan check Owen tonight. If he dies, then he was noble, and if not,
4 votes.
then that means that he was probably the assassin, and then Cody and Jacob.
We have to start getting executed out.
Potentially
So
good.
somebody nominate me. I'll vote myself.
Well, no, we need to get
Okay,
executes out.
why don't we not take Cody out then? If Cody's
we
okay with
either
dying.
get lucky and we get 3 executions by chance, but it seems we're still fairly uncertain about who's evil, so we might not even get 3.
And like I said, we got the investigator ping between Owen and Andy, so wouldn't it make more sense to use the Lycanthrope ability on one of them and then vote out one of them?
Yes. They are
That's true.
the minions.
Which is what I've been trying to say, but I keep
I
getting
will also say
interrupted.
this. There could be a red herring, but like the one could be assassin and the other one's also the red herring, in which case they both just don't die from the Lycanthrope.
Okay, but one of them will be
that
executed. So I don't know what to say there, but still, I think it's still our best bet. I mean, what other information do we have to point towards anyone else?
But Reaper, we have to wait a day for the Lycan to take effect, so we should just vote somebody now. And to me, I know
we vote between either Owen or Andy.
We have 2 more days.
The problem is, if we do, like, we also have to remember, if we fuck up twice and vote 2 innocent people out.
That's why I'm saying me and Jacob, because you know between one of us is evil, so you still have another vote.
Unless Owen is drunk.
Okay.
But why would it matter if Owen's drunk? Because Lycan's checking him, so if he's drunk, then he's dead.
I'll still die.
No, I know, but if he's drunk, the claim between Cody, Reaper, and Jacob being one of them being bad would be false.
Yeah. Fuck, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. I think maybe voting out.
There was a nomination.
Andy?
I
Who
nominate
was it?
Andy.
Owen
I've said that twice.
Andy.
Yeah.
Okay. Your reason.
I'm fully convinced that he is the assassin because both Washerwoman proved investigator and investigator said it was between the 2 of us. I know that I'm the noble. I've been willing to get it killed for the last 2 days, but I was saved by the innkeeper the first day and I wasn't checked the second. So the fact that I am still alive is really irritating. And I want to get Andy out, and then I want Frazier to come to my house and strangle me.
Damn, okay.
And Andy's defense.
Crazy. I'm going to reiterate this because I brought this out earlier. I am balloonist. I'm going to get more information the longer I stay alive. And the fact that I am balloonist, it's making it very. It shifts blame back to Owen. But then again, there's no reason to believe either of us because there's too much doubt on all of us.
Okay, let's open the chat.
Vote Owen and Lycan Andy. That's the
that
same
doesn't
thing.
prove noble.
I
info
also
is the
want to
problem.
say something. If we have two outsiders, wouldn't that mean we were all drunk like the second day?
No, there's a fable. There's a fable
If
that
there's
adds another
design.
outsider.
It's probably a
Okay.
spy, I think. Because
I don't think we have that. Drunken
I'm not.
person.
I don't think we have a spy.
Be a
if I'm
spy
perfectly honest.
assassin, but I don't think so.
it's like, I don't think it's the boffin unless.
Okay, so
I think
I'm
I
willing-
at this point. We know this is an assassin. The other one is definitely not Zan, whatever the fuck it is. It's probably a boffin.
So I'm saying that I think we should go through with this, and then just you have to use your lycanthrope ability on Owen this time.
Also, we gotta be voting more as a town. Like we've all been very hesitant, especially left side over there. I'm calling you three out. Ethan,
I'll vote up
not
on
like-
Andy. That's fine.
Okay,
Save
we're
your-
going
save your
to
ghost
do
vote,
the
Reaper.
countdown
Save your
here.
ghost
We need
vote.
5 majority for Andy.
Reaper, save your ghost vote.
Yeah, Reaper, don't ghost vote.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm dead. Whoops. I forgot.
okay,
I
you
Why I
tried.
wanted that side of town.
No,
to vote out.
that's my bad. I forgot. My bad. Appreciate it.
So are we still checking Owen with Lycanthrope then?
Yeah, and I really
Yes.
hope that I'm
I
not
really
the good
hope he
person in
actually-
town that marks as evil, aka meaning that I'm into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
7 is enough.
What are you
Are
into?
there any other votes?
We'll
here?
find out
Yes,
if I'm still
No.
alive.
I.
Emma Frost choke slam right there.
Hold on, Fraser.
Yeah, I want to add something. What are we getting out of this? Because we then confirmed we only get a minion out compared to we have like 1 day to then figure out who the demon
We
got
is.
2.
It's day
What
5
are-
that the game ends.
Okay.
Is that
Day
if we
5 the
don't
game
get
ends.
them out at the end of day 5.
And if anything,
End
it
of day
confirms
5.
Owen, which then confirms
it's
his noble
Ethan Jelly?
information, which means it's
It-
between Cody
It
and
makes
Jacob.
sure that
I will tell you
Is
this.
a minion.
Jelly and Ethan didn't speak before Jelly claimed investigator to me, so there's at least that.
Okay.
And
And-
Ethan, they didn't speak after because I spoke to Ethan right after and got his claim. So there's at least
Okay.
that information on day 1. I spoke to them back to back, and they didn't have a chance to speak with me. Sorry, my dog is barking.
Also, like, this is all extremely reliant on the Lycan killing the person that they're targeting and them not being alive because they're the one person in town who's marked as evil.
Who's the faux pas?
Which is like, it's such a minuscule chance, but I swear to God, if I'm still alive at the end of tonight, I'm gonna be
It makes you evil.
fucking
I
mad.
will kill you, Owen, tonight.
No, please kill me.
It takes you
I
like 3
tell you what, I will.
Okay, so that's the end of it. I did not hear any noms there.
Yeah, I guess
So
just
with
kill
that-
Owen.
So with that, Andy is executed, and we go to night.
Thinking that the demon is Andrew or Cody. But it's also possible it could be Ethan. It's one of the 3 of them. Like, I feel like it has to be. And I'm leaning more towards Ethan. But it could definitely be Andrew in a world where Cody's the minion. And he was the ping from the noble. Because I do think Owen is the noble at this point. I don't know. He just hit the way he's speaking, his inflection, the way he's playing is reading good to me. And maybe I'm totally wrong. But it just, Fraser's either going to kill him tonight and hopefully he dies and we confirm him as good, or he kills me and hopefully I die and then possibly I confirm him as good.
Good morning, Troy.
Morning of day
Connecting
4.
stick.
Morning of day 4.
Yeah.
You feel something inside your brains crawling around. Are you thinking straight? Are you the one that has these thoughts? It feels like something's telling you that you need to kill your townsfolk, but that can't be right. There can't be something evil here. Why would you kill all the people that are around you? And in that moment, a big flash across your eyes as you see Owen's corpse.
Yes.
Into the
Thank
abyss.
fucking God.
So we could have confirmed this like ages ago. Amazing.
Yeah, we
You
could've.
stop this digital. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna continue to hate.
We are gonna do 5
Owen died.
minutes for chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did, because I'm not evil.
All right,
Yes.
so now we
Okay,
have.
so I did get it. I did get assassinated the first night. Then got it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So,
Ed.
which means
Likely.
that it's still between Cody and Jacob, though, because isn't that the noble ping?
As a
That would be a
minion,
minion.
probably, potentially demon. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
could see a
from my
world in which
perspective-
Cody Slayer shots Andrew as a minion.
Problem is, Owen still could technically be drunk.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
from
In
He
my
already
mind,
spent his Slayer.
from my perspective right now, it has to be, I know I Slayer shot Andrew. So at most he's a minion. He could be a minion where Jacob tried to use it as like a, oh, Andrew claimed this, as in he has the boffin ability, but Jacob's the one that is actually the demon. And or it's Ethan who got a boffin ability washer woman.
I could
Those
see
are my
that too.
two perspectives. I know 100% from what I do, Andrew's a minion. That's what I know.
here
Yeah,
is
I
what
don't know
I
if
think
it's
this is.
between
We
Ethan
don't
or
even know if we have a buff and lycanthrope game. What if the Leviathan's also a lycanthrope?
That no,
That
not with how.
I think that'd be too OP.
I killed Owen.
Why?
Okay. It felt good.
I'm not going to listen to Andy. He's the assassin. So
I'm not the assassin, man.
Well,
Oh
between
my
you or
God.
Owen,
You
and
have
we just
to
confirm
be.
Owen is good.
What I
If
know
Frazier is the
that there are
demon
two-
lycanthrope, I will eat my
Okay,
notebook.
Andy, wait, can I just say something? Andy, even if Frazier is both demon and lycanthrope, the only way he could kill Owen is if Owen was good with the lycanthrope ability.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Because he can't kill him as demon. He can't kill him as demon. How else would Owen die last night?
So that would
How
mean
else would Owen die? There was an assassin between you or Owen. No one else couldn't kill
Well, he
Owen
could have
last
killed
night.
himself.
How?
How?
I
With
guess
his
if
own
he
ability?
was the assassin.
What are you talking about, man?
so
Can I-
the
can I say my
lycanthrope.
Okay, but either way, the
Yeah.
assassin's dead. It's between you or Owen, and the assassin is dead at this
All right,
point.
Owen, what are you trying to say?
I don't think
Okay.
Owen is the assassin.
I don't think so either.
That
Why
was
would
I
you
can
kill him?
guarantee
Can I-
I can.
There are two
I would
groups.
like to
100%.
private chat with some
So
people.
there are two groups currently in my mind.
Hi. So I'm still alive because last second, the town really wanted. I'm not letting
Owen
Andrew
died.
in here. Yeah, Owen was bad. So we know Owen is good because I was actually thinking if Frazier killed me last night, I was like, maybe I'll just pick Owen to try and confirm his information. But I think we only have one more night where Frazier can kill. I think he needs to kill me because it will confirm me as good, and I'll get to select somebody.
Yeah,
Fucking
we'll
hell!
get
I hope
more-
I'm not the fake, the fake evil.
I hope so. I hope not either.
I will
don't-
cry.
I feel like he wouldn't do that.
That would be so
But-
mean. Yeah, if he does.
But yeah, he like by checking Cody, you confirm Cody and Andrew because that means. Well,
That's
sorry,
what I'm
confirm that
thinking.
we confirm that Andrew's not the demon. At least,
Yes.
right. So
Yeah.
he could. Andrew still could be minion in
Yeah.
this scenario.
And then it leaves us with Jacob
with
and
Jacob
Ethan.
or Ethan. Yeah.
Fucking hell. All right. Yeah, I think
Andy's,
I picked
Andy's
Cody.
bullshit. Andy's bullshit about he could just kill himself, bro. No assassin's fucking killing himself like that on that night. I swear to God.
Well, because Frazier's
I mean,
also
could've,
saying I
but-
picked Owen.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he could have been like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna die anyway."
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
if
either way,
Owen's
the
assassin, I'll flip my shit. Is all I'm saying. Like,
but like, if Owen's assassin, then that means Andy's balloonist was true. That would mean that Owen, Jacob, and you are all on different teams,
yes. Yeah.
right? Which would make sense if Owen was assassin, you're Ravenkeeper, Jacob is zealot.
Yes. Yeah.
But still, that
Which
like,
means
the
I could
roles
check
aren't adding
Cody.
up.
Yeah, and because I
Cody's
think
still the best check here.
'cause if I
think
check
you just need to
Cody-
convince Frazier to not be.
Yeah.
You know what? Pull Frazier in here right now.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see.
Because I will make sure that this fucking shoots you tonight.
Come here, Frazier. Hey, Frazier, I think you really should kill me tonight. It's our last night.
Yeah.
I'm Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
I hope that I fucking die, and I'm going to check Cody.
So he's going to check Cody, which is going to confirm if Cody is Boffin, that means Andrew's demon. If Cody is Slayer, that means that Andrew's at worst a minion, and then it's between Jacob and Ethan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have a 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What was the second option? If
Cody is Slayer, then that
Yes.
means that Andrew is at most a minion and not the demon, because the Slayer shot would have gone off, and that means that the demon is between Jacob or Ethan.
Okay.
Yeah. But if Cody is evil, then Andrew's likely
demon.
the demon.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
With you,
And
We're
then
gonna
you
do
jumped
2
into a
minutes for
call with
nominations.
Andrew and then came back. I think that
Yeah.
wasn't a joke. I think you're playing it off as a joke, and I think I'm just going to send Andrew just to be safe here.
What is Andrew claiming?
Night Watchman.
I'm
Night Watchman.
Night Watchman.
Watchman. And I
Jacob
wanted to say
saw
that
as
I,
Night Watchman, and I cleared as Slayer. So one of us is good. So one of us is telling the truth.
So,
No.
Ethan, what are you claiming?
Well, with the Boffin in
I'm
play,
the
it's
Watchman.
entirely possible that my Zealot ability is the only good one working here, unfortunately.
Also, well, with a Boffin in play, gaining the Night Watchman ability doesn't mean you reveal who you are. It just says that they learn you're the Night Watchman. So if you gain the Night Watchman ability and reveal that to someone else, they're just gonna learn you're the Night Watchman.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but we were saying that I messed up with picking somebody within the.
Yeah, no,
Double
I think
for
it
my
was a
thing.
good
I thought
idea
that
because
is
now
bad.
one is confirmed.
Because then Cody could clear you.
Yeah.
No, because I picked Jacob. I've been asking Fraser to check Jacob, and he was even fine with that with the Lycanthrope, but I think it's too late for that
The
now.
thing is
Yeah.
Frazier can't clear enough people for that. With the
Yeah,
Innkeeper in play and the shit between Andy and Owen.
No, but that means that
I
if
think
if you
send
die
Andrew
from if
and
you die
check
from
Jacob.
Jacob or no. What I'm
I
saying is
nominate
that
Jacob.
Fraser.
No.
Cody nominates Frazier.
I
Tell
said
us why.
Jacob. I said Jacob. Yep.
Cody nominates Jacob.
I don't like the fact that we're ignoring the noble right now. Either Owen is drunk and it's Isaiah just claiming recluse and getting away with it, or it has to be Jacob and evil. And we have one more day, and I just think we need to get him out.
All right, and your defense, Jacob.
You say we're ignoring the noble, but you realize you're on the other end of it, right?
Girl, please. No. Sorry. Next.
Is that it?
I've got nothing else. I'm a Zealot.
Have I not been trying to die for the past 3 days, Jacob?
All right.
Like, I am
everybody,
down to be
though. That's-
likened tonight. I
We
am
can't
down to
kill
be
everybody,
likened.
though, That's the thing.
Is there anything else that needs to be said?
Yeah, Cody's saying that we're ignoring the noble. He's right. You guys are ignoring the noble. I'm saying ignore my information. You guys are ignoring that too. Look at my information. Just get Andrew.
All right,
I think
we're gonna
it's
start
one
the
of three
countdown
on the
here.
left.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Don't vote on this.
Yeah, I'm not voting on this.
No, I'm gonna vote on this.
You have to.
Kind of
Well, you would have to if you really are the Zealot.
If you are the Zealot.
Yeah, we
don't vote
haven't even
Jacob.
put in a test of voting enough that he would be out, so that he would to see if he would drop his hand or not.
I was on the block earlier, was I not?
Okay.
Yeah.
two
But not
votes is
enough for you to be
enough.
out.
That was for me to be out.
He could have gotten out.
I-
No, there wasn't
up.
enough votes though.
Someone can
You weren't
nominate
on
Andrew for me,
execution.
please.
I'm pretty sure. Wasn't
Sorry,
there?
what was
And then
that?
it got switched to
Can
No.
someone nominate Andrew for me, please?
I will nominate Andrew.
Okay.
Mhm.
Frazier nominates Andrew. Frazier, your reasoning.
Yes. Owen asked me to. That's my reasoning.
Okay, Andrew, your defense.
I was gonna say I'm Night Watchman. I picked Jacob, which was a bad idea after like the day after. But I was thinking that I don't know what we really have to go off. I think that Fraser has to pick Jacob, and then if Jacob dies, then Cody is guaranteed bad, and that's if we're pretty sure that Andy was the assassin, it's a 50-50 between Cody being the demon or the minion. And I think that it's not good odds, but I think that's what we should go off.
Okay. So anybody else?
All I know is I Slayer shot Andrew, so I have to go off of that, and I am not voting.
I feel like that the rest of the town can't trust you on this, though.
I know nobody can, but I have to go off of
Hold on,
that.
Isaiah.
Isaiah, what were you saying?
All right. I wasn't sure if I should say this or not, but I think I'm just going to offer it up and we're going to see whether or not we vote Andrew out here. Because I think we should wait until the last day to execute. So I'm not an outsider. I'm the Ravenkeeper. That's why I was bluffing as an outsider. I've told this to multiple people in the town, including Fraser, Jack, Andrew, Jelly. I want Andrew, Fraser to kill me tonight, and I'm going to check one of y'all. That'll confirm 2 people.
I think that sounds like a great idea. It also confirms a specific character too, rather than just good or evil.
I think we still have to send one tonight, though. So I think we should still vote out Andrew.
The problem is, I don't
Andy
like the
was
send
actually
necessarily.
evil.
Because also, by the way, Andy, just out of curiosity, if you are saying that you are in fact good, that means we've executed you. And if you are not 100% sure that Andrew is bad here, executing him here would lose us the game.
Yep,
that is true. We might as well just wait till the last day.
Yeah.
Like that logic there, we have one
But
more
we are
execution
certain
of
that
a, like
Andy's dead.
if you are good, Andy, which is what you are saying you're balloonist and Owen is the assassin, which is completely fair. It is possible, right?
It's not possible at all.
I'm just saying it's like the possibility is there. That's what he's claiming. If that's the case, we don't have another like execute that we can of a good person.
Yeah.
You have to be 100% sure that Andrew is bad here for you to be wanting to vote him.
We are going to go to
If
countdown
you want to
now.
believe me, I'm going to vote up.
We're going to the countdown now. This is for Andrew.
We're just not voting today.
It's.
Don't even waste your ghost vote.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'll give a vote.
Reaper would have to vote. Oh.
Okay, 3 is not enough.
I think it makes more sense to wait.
We have 15 seconds.
It really
Any other
doesn't.
nominations
We'll just
right now?
confirm. Let's just confirm the Ravenkeeper.
Okay, so no noms. So when this time's out, we're gonna go to night phase. Perfect. All right, no one on the block, so there are no execution day today, and we go to night.
So I'm so terrified that if I'm the fake evil, we're screwed.
What if you're drunk?
I could be the
drunk.
Oh my god, if I was bluffing as an outsider this entire time while actually being the drunk, I'm gonna fucking scream into a pillow.
Drunk.
Oh my god. Fucking hell, dude.
Well, I mean, going one night later doesn't really change.
If I'm more drunk, I know, but it means that whatever information I get could be pivotal to the ending of the game. And if I'm drunk and they tell me, oh, yep. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Terrified that I'm possibly the drunk.
Oh, it could be a case, Sentinel really, honestly, I like the idea of this Sentinel. Gives me more play.
I am.
But I think the script's been doing
terrified.
what I wanted to do. So I'm.
Yeah. All right. So
who would you like to pick?
Jesus. Who's left? Okay, so we have.
Technically, you can pick dead people too.
Yeah.
It doesn't specify that they have to be alive, but
I don't think picking a dead player helps at this point. I did want to kind of confirm whether Owen was the drunk, but I feel like me doing that now, like on last night, just is like a throw. So
that'd be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. The group wants me to pick Cody. So I'm going to go with what the group thinks is best and pick Cody.
Okay. You pick Cody, and you learn that Cody is the boffin.
I fucking knew it. I hope that's true. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Drunk. What do you say?
But if Cody's the boffin, why would Cody want us to vote out Andrew if Andrew's the demon?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Huh?
Troy.
You wake up on day 5, and there's no horizon at all. You now seem to be directly inside of the dark void, with the eye directly above you, darting back between you all.
Oh my god, it's a hot
You
tub
can
party.
barely see.
I was
You
about to
can
say,
barely
what's
breathe.
happening?
And in the night, you find that Isaiah's body is drifting off into the abyss.
Okay.
Okay.
What'd you see, Isaiah?
Did you see Isaiah?
Well, it's interesting because I actually want to talk to you, Ethan.
Okay.
Why are you doing?
So, I learned that you were the Leviathan.
It's ridiculous. Decidedly not.
You could be boffin washerwoman ability.
I would have learned that I was a boffin. But,
No, well, if you were the demon, you would have learned that you had the washerwoman ability, which would have allowed you to confirm Jelly.
the only possibility that would be is that I am drunk, because I very much only see washerwomen.
Well, being drunk wouldn't make you the demon.
Yes. Well, you're drunk.
Could be.
Because the only way... Well, the only way that... Tell me, you have to kind of be drunk here, man.
Because I wasn't thinking it was you, so I'm like kind of gagged that I saw you as Leviathan.
Do I know how I... Is it? I'm trying to figure out how I can convince you that I'm actually the washerwoman now.
Yeah,
Because you kind of have to be drunk here.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna talk to someone else. Yeah, I was so afraid that I was gonna be drunk.
Yeah, like I'm certain you're drunk now.
In every game, no one believes you, but it's mostly for a good reason.
I show up every time. I show up weekly here.
All right.
What'd you learn, Isaiah?
Hold on, I want to get Jelly in here.
All right.
I want your guys' opinions. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
So I just took Ethan aside and told him complete and utter bullshit. I told him that I saw him as the Leviathan because I wanted to gauge his reaction. His reaction seemed genuine to me, and he was like, I really don't understand how that's possible. Like, I guess you might be drunk. And he was kind of like caught off guard a bit, like, and so could be the demon, not sure. So I saw Cody as the boffin.
You saw Cody as the boffin?
Yes.
Okay.
The thing
So
that doesn't
either-
make sense to me is that yesterday Cody was pressing on votes for Andrew. Like, he was like, you need to vote up, you need to vote up.
No, but he's the one. Problem is, he also nominated Jacob.
Yeah.
Like, so our 3 that we were sus on was Ethan, Andrew, and Jacob, depending on what
Who just
Cody
tried to
got.
join?
Reaper.
Reaper. Okay, I'll let Reaper in.
All right.
Special.
It's like,
Hey,
why is the
Reaper.
party happening
Hey,
without me?
Oh, no,
so
he's here.
yeah, so I learned that Cody is the boffin, but I went to Ethan and said I saw you as Leviathan to see his reaction. And he seemed very caught off guard.
Owen wants to join.
I'm not letting Cody in
I'm
here.
not-
Absolutely
no,
not.
Owen.
Oh, you can. I think you can invite Owen if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we
just
trusting
add him.
Owen?
I
trust him more than Andy.
Yeah.
At this point.
All right. So let's lay it out on the table then.
Okay, Owen. Here's the deal. I saw Cody as the boffin, and I went to Ethan and I said I saw you as the Leviathan to gauge his reaction.
Well, yeah, I've already figured it out that he's the fucking boffin and Andrew's the demon. I've been saying that since yesterday.
I'm not going to entertain drama, chaos, confusion, and madness.
Issue I have is that yesterday Cody wanted votes on Andrew. Like, Cody was like, you need to vote up. You need to vote up here.
No, Cody did not try getting votes on Andrew. He was trying to get votes on Jacob.
Did he not? Was it not on Andrew?
Explicitly said, I do not. I
Jacob.
Slayer shot Andrew. I am not voting here.
I don't
am I
understand is Andy wasted
misremembering
his
that?
ghost vote.
You are.
Andy wasted his ghost vote on Andrew, but maybe that was for us to get
Because we
to
knew he was
trust Andrew because we know Andy's bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I'm
So,
truly
what was Ethan's
misremembering
reaction?
that, then I guess the demon has to be
It's
Andrew.
like, here's the
Well, 'cause
thing.
let's
We know
say-
that Jacob can't be evil. since
Yes.
Cody is the boffin.
Yes,
and Cody has been trying to get between the two of them. Like Cody's game plan was basically execute Jacob, execute himself, and then get Ethan.
So
I also think I was assassinated. I think I was assassinated. I don't think you're drunk, Owen. I think your information got hit on Cody. And which means that,
I don't care if I'm drunk or not. My information is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that just means that Reaper and Jacob are both good in that case, is what I'm saying, because they can't be bad.
Yeah, I got killed.
I know you're good. I'm just saying, like,
Andrew.
out of the three,
I'm going to use my vote on Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jelly, you have to vote Andrew. You have to nominate. You are only hope, Jelly.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
You need to nominate Andrew.
Nominating Andrew. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Once everyone's back, okay. I have something to say here.
Yeah.
Jacob, we all came up with a theory. Jacob is the leading thought on this. There's an amnesiac that made someone an atheist, and then One Blood just took out the token and put it as somebody else. So we need to kill Troy.
I completely agree with this.
That would be absolutely fucking insane.
You guys let this alone
you're
for too
insane.
long.
Hey, I can do whatever I want. I'm done.
Alone, they started theory crafting over here.
There's only one guy, and you are not
All right,
him.
nominations are open.
Isaiah,
What did you see, Isaiah?
I am nominating Andrew.
Sorry. Repeat that. Sorry, too many people talking.
People asked me what I saw. I saw Cody as the boffin. I wanted to see how Ethan would react to me saying that I saw him as the demon.
And I want to nominate Andrew.
Okay. Jelly nominates Andrew. Provide your reasoning, please.
I am choosing to nominate Andrew because it's just kind of what our group decided there during the day. What we added up kind of just narrowed down to Andrew. So, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. And your defense, Andrew.
I don't really have anything because it really gets rid of my ideas, because I was thinking that Cody was possibly the demon trying to push it, like being so open to dying among the noble claims. So it's the last night, so I might as well just go for it, and I'll just vote up.
Okay. Anybody else like to add to this?
It's Andrew or Ethan. It has to be. So if we knock Andrew out here, then it's GG. Ethan with the boffin.
It's GG. Everyone's voting Andrew. It's GG. Let's go. Owen doesn't realize that I put suspicion on Andrew on purpose.
Yeah, you guys are gonna freak out when it says evil wins because Andrew is the Leviathan.
If that's the case, then good job, you three, with Ethan being included in there.
I'm not gonna be mad because I know this is true.
I think it's Ethan. Stand by it.
Honestly,
9 votes.
Yeah, it definitely could be Ethan. So
there's no possible.
There's no way
is it even possible? It's not even possible. I think all the votes were used. Okay, so let me just do this. Hold on, I gotta change it to
skip the timer.
Skip the timer.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about
it. Is it GG to Ethan?
This is like the
unless Frazier
most like
Frazier is the Lycanthrope demon. I'm gonna scream.
Lycanthrope demon.
Yeah, that'd be
and with that, the day Andrew is executed, and you see the sky collapse in. It starts to shrink in around you all, and just as you think everything is going to come to a bittersweet end, you realize that you have the good team winning.
Yeah! Let's fucking go, guys.
Let's go.
All right.
Jelly with the MVP nom at the end. Let's go.
Yay,
so we are gonna go around a little bit. I'll start here with our first death here, Mr. Jack the Gambler, who did technically gamble correctly on Owen, who was
fucking assassinating
who was also drunk was also protected that night by our innkeeper Digital Reaper. We then know that Jack was killed that night by Andy the assassin.
Yeah.
Owen, our noble, was actually not the other assassin.
I didn't talk to him.
He could be. We then had Jacob, our zealot, who did have to vote every night, no matter what he did. Jellyby, our investigator, who kind of closed them all now, but I believe Jelly was given the Andy and Owen of the two.
Yeah.
We then also had Ethan, our washerwoman, who was then also given the potential to downspoke of Jack or Jelly as being the investigator. We then had Isaiah, our Ravenkeeper, who then did correctly learn that Cody was our boffin, and he was killed by our Lycanthrope Frazier. And that leaves Andrew, our Leviathan, who was provided with Watchman as the boffin ability at the beginning. And funny enough, and you can't see this, but the person who was actually given the faux pas was Ethan. So if it had come down to trying to kill Ethan rather than somebody else, it could have caused more of a confusion on that last day there.